The digital world recently experienced a tremor. A short video clip, merely 25 seconds in length, began to circulate with astonishing speed. This video purportedly featured former US President Donald J. Trump. In the clip, he appeared to be at a campaign-style rally. He allegedly called PiNetwork, a relatively new name in the vast cryptocurrency universe, a game-changer in global finance. The impact of this video was immediate and widespread. It spread like wildfire across various social media platforms, with X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, being a primary conduit for its dissemination. Within a matter of hours, the clip had accumulated millions of views. The sheer volume of engagement propelled the hashtag #PiNetwork to trend globally. This sudden surge in visibility for PiNetwork, fueled by the alleged endorsement from such a high-profile personality, naturally sparked a wide spectrum of reactions. Many saw it as a potential turning point for PiNetwork, lending it a new level of legitimacy and mainstream appeal. However, alongside the excitement, a healthy dose of skepticism also emerged. To understand the significance of this event, we must first explore the world of cryptocurrency. Imagine digital money. This money is not issued by a central bank or government like the dollars or euros you might have in your wallet. Instead, cryptocurrencies are decentralized. They exist on digital ledgers, secured by complex cryptographic techniques. Bitcoin is perhaps the most famous example, but thousands of different cryptocurrencies exist, each with its own unique characteristics and goals. They offer a new way to think about transactions, value storage, and financial systems operating outside traditional frameworks. At the heart of most cryptocurrencies lies a technology called blockchain. Think of a blockchain as a shared, digital record book. This book is made up of blocks, and each block contains a list of transactions. Once a block is added to the chain, it cannot be easily altered or deleted. This makes the system very secure and transparent. Many computers around the world, known as nodes, keep copies of this blockchain. This distributed nature means no single entity controls it, enhancing its resistance to censorship or manipulation. PiNetwork enters this dynamic landscape with a specific vision. It was launched in 2019 by a team of Stanford University graduates. These founders aimed to create a cryptocurrency that was more accessible to everyday people. PiNetwork was conceived to overcome this hurdle, making cryptocurrency participation a possibility for a much broader global audience, directly from their mobile devices. One of the most distinctive aspects of PiNetwork is its mobile-first approach to cryptocurrency mining. Unlike Bitcoin, which requires significant computational power and often specialized hardware, PiNetwork allows individuals to mine Pi coins directly on their smartphones. This process is designed to be lightweight and not drain the phone's battery excessively or consume large amounts of data. The mining mechanism is based on users proving their engagement and contribution to the network, rather than solving complex mathematical problems. This innovative method dramatically lowers the barrier to entry, making it possible for anyone with a smartphone to participate in the cryptocurrency revolution. Another key differentiator for PiNetwork is its stated aim for low energy consumption. PiNetwork by design seeks to offer a more sustainable alternative. Its consensus algorithm is intended to be far less energy intensive, aligning with a growing global consciousness around environmental responsibility in technological innovation. Furthermore, PiNetwork places a strong emphasis on its engaged users and the power of community. The project has actively cultivated a large and active user base, often referred to as pioneers. This community is not just a passive audience, it is integral to the network's security and growth. The viral video clip featuring Donald Trump and PiNetwork immediately plunged into a vortex of scrutiny. Observers and experts quickly began to dissect the footage, looking for telltale signs of manipulation. Was this an example of sophisticated AI-generated content, a deep fake so convincing that it could fool millions? Or perhaps the clip was genuine footage, but the audio had been altered, or it was taken wildly out of context to create a misleading impression. Another theory posited that it could be part of an incredibly clever, albeit potentially deceptive, promotional campaign designed to generate buzz for PiNetwork. The lack of immediate clarity fueled intense speculation. Compounding the uncertainty was the conspicuous absence of any official confirmation from Donald Trump's camp or any credible, independent sources. The crypto community, often wary of scams and misinformation, remained on high alert. Fact-checking efforts were swiftly mobilized by a diverse group of individuals. The reactions to the purported Trump endorsement were, predictably, highly polarized across the vast and varied landscape of the cryptosphere. For the dedicated community of PiNetwork users, often self-identifying as pioneers, the video, whether definitively proven authentic or not, was a source of immense excitement and validation. Many had been diligently mining Pi coins on their mobile phones for months, even years, patiently awaiting the project's full launch and wider recognition. The mere possibility that a figure as globally recognized as Donald Trump might be endorsing their chosen project was seen as a monumental development. On platforms like crypto Twitter, the video sparked a flurry of activity. Memes, both humorous and speculative, began to circulate widely. Discussions about the potential impact on Pi coin's future price became rampant. However, not everyone was swept up in the enthusiasm. While the Trump video generated a sudden spike in mainstream attention, PiNetwork has been steadily building its foundation and user base since its inception in 2019. The project claims to have attracted over 60 million engaged users globally. This is a substantial figure, indicating a significant level of interest in its unique approach to cryptocurrency. These users are drawn by the promise of accessible mobile mining and the vision of a more inclusive digital currency. PiNetwork's global reach is particularly noteworthy, with large and active communities flourishing in various countries around the world. Regions such as Nigeria, Vietnam, Indonesia, and India have shown particularly strong adoption rates. This widespread international presence highlights the project's appeal in diverse economic and technological landscapes. In many of these areas, mobile phone penetration is high, making PiNetwork's mobile-first strategy particularly effective. The platform's ability to resonate with users across different cultures and continents speaks to a universal desire for access to new financial technologies and opportunities. According to some reports within the crypto media landscape, PiNetwork achieved a significant milestone earlier this year. If the video clip of Donald Trump endorsing PiNetwork were indeed authentic, its implications would be far-reaching. It would represent one of the most significant endorsements of a specific digital asset by a high-profile political figure. Such an endorsement could lend a considerable degree of perceived legitimacy to PiNetwork, potentially attracting a wave of new users and investors. The sheer influence of a figure like Trump means his words, whether casual or calculated, carry substantial weight and can move markets or shape public opinion significantly. This potential endorsement is particularly interesting when viewed against the backdrop of Donald Trump's previously expressed sentiments regarding cryptocurrencies. In the past, he had voiced skepticism towards Bitcoin, at one point calling it a scam and expressing concerns about its potential use in illicit activities. However, more recently, his stance appears to have evolved, or at least broadened. The entire episode surrounding the Trump PiNetwork video, regardless of its ultimate authenticity, serves as a potent reminder of the rapidly evolving landscape where politics, cutting-edge technology, and digital finance converge. This intersection is becoming increasingly prominent as cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology move from the fringes to more central roles in financial discussions and even geopolitical strategies. The ease with which a short video clip could ignite such widespread global discussion underscores the sensitivity and high stakes involved when prominent public figures interact with the world of digital assets. It signals a new era where digital literacy and critical assessment of online information are more crucial than ever before. Further illustrating this trend, Donald Trump himself was confirmed to be a speaker at an upcoming crypto conference. News of his participation reportedly had a tangible effect on the market, contributing to a rise in Bitcoin prices. This demonstrates the influence that figures from the political arena can wield over the sentiment and valuation within the crypto markets. The involvement of political figures in these forums is becoming a more common occurrence. Regardless of whether the viral video clip of Donald Trump endorsing PiNetwork was a genuine statement or a cleverly fabricated piece of digital media, its impact has been undeniable. The incident has significantly boosted the visibility of PiNetwork, thrusting it into conversations far beyond its existing community of users. Millions who may have never heard of PiNetwork before were suddenly exposed to its name and its core proposition of mobile-based cryptocurrency mining. This kind of widespread exposure, even if born from controversy, can be a powerful catalyst for awareness and curiosity. The entire affair serves as a compelling case study on the power of viral content in our hyper-connected digital age. A short, unverified clip managed to captivate global attention, trigger widespread speculation, and even influence discussions in mainstream media. This highlights how quickly narratives can be shaped and disseminated online, often outpacing traditional fact-checking mechanisms. For the cryptocurrency world, this event underscores the need for critical thinking and careful verification of information before drawing conclusions or making decisions.